Hello everyone, my name is George Grama and I'm the founder and CEO of Atlas Navi, and I'm here with you today to showcase our brand new product, which is a mapping API, the Atlas Navi Maps. We're now giving the opportunity to any developer to build their own location-based real-time traffic routing and geocoding applications at a fraction of the cost compared to our competitors. It's a fully fledged product, both from a user and perspective, so a live map that users can already use and see information and traffic and navigate, but also from a developer standpoint. And we have a few use cases from partners that we've been discussing this over the years. Basically, we compiled all the data that we got from all our drivers, hundreds of millions of miles driven over the past 3.5 years, and put it all into this. And now anyone can use it to build their own mapping applications. Whether it's map tiles or real-time traffic, advanced routing, geocoding, traffic incidents, it's all available through a simple REST APIs. And in terms of use cases, the most obvious ones are smart cities. We've talked a lot with smart city managers and what kind of data and dashboards they need. Logistic companies, ride-hailing and mobility, and others. But why choose us? There's quite a few options out there. Well, first of all, it's ridiculously expensive, and we know best to build such a product. It can easily run into the tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands of dollars per month in bills if you're a rideshare application, for example. So with us, it's 10 times cheaper, right? As you can see, from geocoding to routing to real-time traffic, which is included, and traffic incidents, everything is pretty much included and at a fraction of the cost compared to Google Maps or even Mapbox. And it's simple, transparent pricing as well. You can start as little as $1 and move up to about $500 a month. But without further ado, let's jump into the actual live map and see what it's all about. And right now, I'm in the center of London. I can see the traffic on the map. I can see incidents. I can click on them, and I can see when they were reported 44 minutes ago. And by default, we show police and accident incidents on the map. But let's say you're a city manager and you want to see traffic reports on the map. Look at that, how many there are. Let's say you want to see where the roads are closed or reportedly closed. Let's say you want to see where the potholes have been reported and any other objects on the road or other hazards, right? This is incredibly useful to them. Okay, now let's test. Let's say I want to go to Manchester. Very fast. Traffic loads, map loads, extremely quick. And I have multiple routes with alternatives in here. Turn-by-turn directions. All this data is coming to developers as well through their own API keys. I'll show you in a second. You can select vehicle type, whether it's a van or a truck. And you can add up to 20 stops. So let's say I want to go to Liverpool on the way there. And let's say I want to go to Leicester on the way there. And also the city of Nottingham. And I can get the directions for all of them. But maybe I made a mistake and I want to swap the stops. I want to go to Nottingham first. Very easy, very fast. That's it. And this, in and as of itself, is a good product, right? I can search for restaurants, and it just shows me all the restaurants in here with distances to them. If I click enter, I see them all. But let's say I want to go further, and I want to say restaurants in Paris. I feel like going to Paris. Takes me to Paris. All the traffic tiles, the map tiles, everything loads, and I can see all the restaurants around here. Okay? I can click on a restaurant, and depending on the kind of details that we have for it, we can see the opening times and phone number and website and all that. For some of them, we do have the data. For some, we don't. So, for example, for this one, we have the phone number and the website, but no opening and closing times. And this is very simple, very quick to use. It will be made available today. Now, if I want to go and create an account, I can create it with my email or I can sign in. But let's just say I don't want to do that. I just want to use a wallet. So I'll just sign the transaction. I'll connect my wallet. And boom, I'm in. And now I've added to this account 210 Navi earlier, and I'll show you, I'll do it again. But by default, we get 500 credits for free, each new user. So let's say I want to add more. I can go into add credits. Right now, only available with Navi tokens, no credit cards. So let's say I want to add another 150 Navi I want to spend, and I'll get 3,547 credits to use with the APIs. All right, so just a second for me to confirm this transaction. Transaction sent. And we'll see it in a bit over here that it was deposited. But in the meantime, I'll go and create a new API key. I already created one earlier just to test. Copy, and I can go to the playground. The playground, the API playground is a way for developers to test what kind of responses and how everything works, basically. So I can do a reverse geocoding request, which costs 1 credit. I can see what kind of format the data comes in. I can do real-time incidents, and also let's test that, and I can see that I get police. Oh, this is in Bucharest because Bucharest was selected, but also I can switch that to London, for example, spend another 5 credits, and there it is, Forest Hill, Kensington, Ladywell, etc., etc. So this is a way for developers to test. Obviously, we do have API references where anyone can go and see how it all works, how much it costs, what kind of responses you get, and how you should make the requests to access all the data. The important thing is that anyone can now use the mapping product with the navigation features, but they can also build on top of it if they wish to. So over here, you can see my balance has increased. I deposited 150 Navi, which was $3.55. And I can see my usage data and what I use my credits for. And obviously, I can export data as well. So that's it. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you're going to use it. Doesn't cost anything. And I hope you find it useful. Thank you very much and have a great day.